We're here with Derrick. Derrick, this is the first summer in a while that you haven't had specific rehab to work on.
Yeah.
You've been able to prepare for the season as you did back in the day. What's that meant to you, and what do you think that's meant to your game for this year?
This summer I was able to actually relax. I felt like when I had rehab, I didn't have that leisure time that I had in the past. And in this league, you need that time. And when you have so many injuries back to back, it kind of takes that away from you. And certain days I'll be in. I have dog days and some dark days, and it was hard, but I got over it. And this summer, I was blessed to have my summer back.
You said a few minutes ago that you consider yourself to be a great player still.
Yes.
You don't have questions about your game or what you can bring on the court for the Bulls. A lot of people do.
Yeah.
Convince them that you're still the great player that you've been.
I really don't have to convince them. It's me leading by example by being on the court. It starts with me being on the court, and I know how hard I work to get back on the court, and how hard I work on my game. So it's not about proving people wrong or just trying to go out there and make people love me. It's about going out there. I love the game. I appreciate the game, and it's about me just playing basketball.
And yet there are people that will say, well, the game has moved on a little bit. Other
Yeah.
point guards have stepped up.
Yeah.
Will you use that as motivation at all to sort of reassert yourself and regain the status that you had?
I have my own little ways to get me motivated, probably so, but I don't think I need that this year. I'm playing off the game off of straight joy. I'm happy to be playing. I had a great summer, so like all the criticism and the negativity, I can't add any attention to it. I'll let God handle that.
Jimmy Butler took his game to an all-star level over the last several years,
Yes.
much of it while you were gone.
Yes.
So when you came back, people started to wonder, now how are those guys playing together? The word feud was thrown out there.
Yeah.
What's the key to having two alpha dogs in the Bulls' backcourt?
I don't think it's about that. I just think that it's a big picture. We're two blacks, African-American guys that's on the team, and we're just trying to find a way to get going. I think if it was the other way around, it wouldn't be that way, but it's just my honest opinion about it, and I just feel like, man, Jimmy never had a feud. I remember seeing Jimmy in college play with my friend in JUCO, from JUCO
Right.
to Marquette, all the way up here to an all-star. I have nothing but joy and excitement whenever you talk about Jimmy, so I think it was just something to talk about at the time.
Is it the kind of thing you have to spend time together on the court? Because really, when people look at it, you haven't had that many games together. Can you practice together in a way that will make things better on the floor for Chicago?
Oh yeah, we can always have time. Always got time to improve our game. I think that I'm getting better individually as a player. He's pushing himself to get better. He said he's been doing a lot of ball handling, and with him having to have the ball in his hands, that's great for me because I can set up and shoot somewhere or catch the ball with a live dribble and attack. So whenever he's working on this game, I make sure that I'm doing the same thing as far as just trying to get better and better to the team.
We have seen great players on the same team at the same time, and there's often a danger that it'll be my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn. How do you avoid that?
I think it starts with me. As me being the point guard, I think I'm the general on the floor, and I think that me pushing the ball and getting everybody happy and pleased early throughout the game open up things for me later on in the game. So it's about me feeding everybody early so that I can do whatever I want towards the end.
The Eastern Conference has some good teams, but the number one goal for Chicago, it seems year after year, is chasing down and getting past LeBron James, whatever team he's on.
So true.
Why do you think this team can do it this year when it hasn't happened in the past?
I think it's all about building that belief of winning the championship. I think it starts tomorrow in training camp. I think to really, you can have goals. Everyone has goals in the beginning of the year, but when you work on the belief as a team and everybody is believing in that belief, I think that is pretty strong. And with the team that we have, we got a lot of young guys that's willing to prove themselves this year and accepting their roles on this team. And that's all you could ask for, and the new coaching staff. So it's very exciting. The vibe is totally different. And like I said, that's all you can ask for when it comes to an NBA team.
Last question for you. A couple of veterans with Pau Gasol and Joakim Noah.
Yeah.
You know, getting them to mesh and play well together when they share minutes. What can you as the point guard and the playmaker to make sure that those guys both play at their best together?
You know, when Powell and Joe is in the game together, I think that you have to get Powell the ball. Whenever he's in the game, you got to make sure that he always demands attention because of how skilled he is offensively. Joe is a little bit different. Whenever Joe's in the game, he's not looking to score that much or looking, so he's not even looking to score like that. So with Powell, I know what he's looking for, and Joe, I think I play with him enough to know what he's looking for. So it's all about reading the game too, how the game's going and who we need to score, what we need to do offensively or defensively to stop the team. So it's all about the read of the game.
Great. Derrick, thanks very much. Good to have you back here
Appreciate
healthy
it.
and stay that way for the entire season.
Thanks, Steve.
Great. Thanks.